am a definite happy camper after seeing this movie I'm about to review.
Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. Don't know who came to try. Paranoia is hiding your life. Welcome to the horror show. You realize there is nowhere to run. Don't know who came to try. Obsessions rule your mind.
Sleepaway Camp 2. Unhappy campers. This movie right here is a downright blast to watch. You have likable characters, a great amount of gore, acting that is actually not that bad, beautiful cinematography, lots of deaths, fun time pacing, and it's just a great continuation to the first Sleepaway Camp. Granted, they could have gone into this movie not followed up to the original, but I appreciate the fact that they did. This time you actually feel for most of the characters, and even Angela, surprisingly. In the first Sleepaway Camp, which I never knew why that was the title when it took place in Camp Arawak. Anyways, any emotion you were supposed to feel for Angela just felt forced. But in part 2, they had the right things in at the right time when you actually give a shit about the characters and Angela in this movie. Notice I put characters and Angela separate because Angela's the killer. Fuck it. Now, spoilers! Angela gets fired from camp and you actually want her to stay.
You're fired.
Thanks, Uncle John. But I already said that.
You're fired.
Okay. It's not because you want a bigger body count, well, maybe it is, but you want to see how much a character can develop. And then the characters come into play. Molly and Sean are my two favorite characters, and it sucks that they both had died. But when the film ends, you truly feel a sense of loss. Not just because Molly and Sean died, not because every single camper in the fucking movie died, because the song Desperate to Survive by Obsession is playing.
Will time stand still for me? Desperate to survive.
I hope I just made things clearer for you. Again, these are very likable characters, and I did not actually want most of them to die, but there were some exceptions. And spoilers.
You're fired.
The film soundtrack is awesome. It's filled with 80s heavy metal. I love me some 80s heavy metal. The body count is freaking huge. It never lets up. And the same with the sexuality and nudity. But the body count is like near 20, so... But this film is not perfect. Let me just say that right now. One problem with this film is how hurtful some of the characters are. Granted, it's only one of them. But that one person is a total scum-like scoundrel. But that one person was enough to not only make the victim of bullying feel like shit, but it takes the audience away from the film and makes them kind of feel like shit. But then again, sweet revenge is always a hell of a lot better than just talking out your problems. And when Angela hates someone, she will find the most vile death for them. Trust me, I know.
Leeches, Allie, for a leech like you.
Oh! Oh! Bitch got hers.
You're fired.
You said it, Uncle John. Another thing I felt was sort of off was the gore effects. I felt that yes, some of them were decent and others were a bit dated. This is still a superb 80s slasher flick, and if you want Sleepaway Camp the way it is meant to be, then check out this movie right here. Overall, I give Sleepaway Camp 2 Unhappy Campers a 4.5 out of 5. It's like the perfect 80s slasher flick. Well, I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe.